If someone took Darkwood, blended it with Fallout, and added the vibes of like a Stalker 2, does that game sound incredible to you? Well, if it does, that game's coming, and we need to talk about it right now. Game in question, Forest Reigns, a newly announced, and I'm talking super new, like an hour ago or so before me making this video, that type of new FPS survival RPG game. It's based in a post-apocalyptic Paris, which sounds incredible. I'm so excited to see how that really looks, like really exploring the map. But devs, there better be an Eiffel Tower, and it better be knocked over, and it better be covered in vines and tree stuff, or I'm not gonna be happy. Anyways, Forest Reigns. Like the title says, the forest reigns. And what I mean by that is, in this game, the forest is literally a conscious entity with its own desires and intentions. So as you navigate the story and do missions and meet factions, the choices that you make, depending on what they are, can either make the forest be a friend to you or a foe to you. Now, what that fully means, who the hell knows, because in the gameplay, you don't fully get a sense of how the forest mechanic is going to work. You see little bits and pieces where like the guy ricochets bullets off of it, and like he pulls a grate down and throws it at a dude and it explodes, but who knows? I still like the concept. I think it's a really cool idea, and if it's executed properly, this could be dope. Like if you played Darkwood, for those who don't know what Darkwood is, it's basically a horror game top down about a fucked up forest. It's extremely dangerous. There's a darkness over the land, and like this forest and shit is spreading with it. It's just fucked up, man. It's a good game. If you never played it, try it. But basically kind of the same thing in the sense where the forest is like the predominant force in the game, and darkness, but whatever, same thing. Darkwood. Moving on. Now, they say the game is non-linear with dozens of missions, and there's other factions that's going to be on the map that you can interact with, whether positively or negatively. That just depends on you, which also I like. However, they said that depending on your decisions, those choices will greatly influence the ending of the story. And if that turns out to be true, that's a big W. Like if this is a game where your choices genuinely matter and have some real impact, say like in Detroit Become Human, where your choices really made a difference at the end, especially, the replay value for this game has gone up tremendously for me. Because if you play those type of games, you know you never play them once. You play them at least 2 or 3 times, because there are some choices that you're going to want to make different to see, you know? So if these choices really are impactful, shouts out to the replay value on that, man. Now, there is one thing that I think may or may not turn people off depending on the type of player you are. But from what I've seen on Steam, this is a single player experience. No co-op, no online, nothing. Now, I don't mind it not being like a full online experience where I'm running into other forest dudes or whatever. That's cool. But I can't lie, it probably would have been cool to have a little co-op. You know what I'm saying? Being able to play the game with the homies. But I guess given the fact that you have to be the one to make choices and certain decisions, and that's how the ending plays out, it does make sense. But I think it would be cool in the future, you know, to keep some longevity going with the game. Maybe like a DLC that's a co-op experience. We'll see. I just want to throw that out there because, you know, for some people, single player experiences just aren't their thing. I know for me, for a while, it just wasn't a thing for me. I'm just now kind of getting back into single player experiences over like the last 7 or 8 months. Outside of that though, man, there's not really much more information. So here's again their Twitter. Did I mention their Twitter first? I don't even remember if I did that. If I didn't mention it, here's their Twitter anyway. If I did, it's still up here. It's small right now, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a really, really brand new project. We're talking, they just now opening up their social medias, it seems. So go ahead and hit that follow button. Go support them on Twitter, and make sure you add this game to your wish list on Steam. As a last little piece of info, I didn't see anything about console release, so I don't know if this is going to be PC exclusive. Like I said, it's extremely early with the announcement of this game. Like, I'm covering this game crazy early, so you best believe you didn't see anybody else covering this game before your boy. So if you enjoyed the video, drop the follow, that's one. But I don't know if it's coming to console. If it does end up coming to console, and they release a little bit more information, I'll definitely be making another video going into details about what's coming and all that good stuff, man. So if this game looks good to you, or you just like finding out about brand new games that are coming and things to play test, etc., etc., hit the follow, drop a like, leave a comment, help boost this thing in the algorithm, bro, so we can pop off and take off. I'm trying to be the next guy seeing that. Sort of, not really. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.